for the Kraken. Roll20 has been very slow for me, which is a good start. Domino, shut the fuck up. Just refreshing Roll20. Well, we'll begin while Roll20 is loading. What are you guys? What? Yeah, after complaining that we need to have, you know, not just give everybody all the gems. Matt's like, hey, buy whatever you want from her. Bitch is stocked. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Diamond dust, diamond. Kemar's now got a gauntlet of diamonds. He's... yeah. Right, so let's get beginning. You guys walk into the Chef's Guild, and there's not much going on. You know, oh, actually, wait, let me move some things onto different layers. So all of your characters are in the Chef's Guild. You're enjoying a nice lunch, as it were, and I'll just move those ones. Oh no, don't do that. Oh, that's disappointing. There we go. Right. Yes, so you walk into the... hopefully you can see this without your tokens on the screen. Can you see that? Cool, because you don't need to decide just yet. We can RP that you're sat in there. And you see Cargamel sat at a desk with a meal in front of him. He goes, "Ah! I have a side quest for you. Should you wish to take it, you do not have to. But I have found out more about those portal origins and possibly the woman that's at the thing of it, and stuff and things. Also, try the Smurf. It is fresh in today." And you'll kind of smile, nod, and go, "It's fascinating, thank you." And you go back to your meals, and then after a couple of minutes, a skeleton walks in and looks around you and goes, hello. I am an envoy of the great undead dragon. I'm just here to remind you that if you need it, he is allowing you use of his undead army to go forth and conquer the evil dirt people that are, you know, stopping crossing into the land of the east. Can I get a glass of milk, please? And he sits down at the same table as Cargamel, and they kind of nod at each other. And no. After a few more minutes, because you're all still finishing your food, this young lady walks in, who happens to also possibly be a robot. And she goes, hello. My name's Casabel. Hi, Grandad. And I've found a way to, I think, sort out the problem with us all being cursed and stuff. And if you're ready, Grandad, we can go and do that now. But obviously, I don't mind waiting. I'll have a can I have a hot chocolate with a side of chocolate pudding and other stuff. And then finally, this character walks in and sits down. Well, actually, she doesn't sit down. She walks in. Young female bugbear. She's probably younger than she looks in this image. And she looks down and goes, "Hi. I don't actually have a name. But I'm somebody. And I'm actually looking for my parents because I've got like this hasty aging magic thing. And the wizard I spoke to said if I find my parents, then that would hopefully stop it / slow it down. Uh, I'm just gonna sit here and can I have like a lamb joint? Over easy, under easy, and just generally mostly raw. Thank you." And they'll sit down, and it's your job to decide. Do you want to go forth and investigate the map, or would you like to do one of the 4 side quests? The agony of choice. Actually, I suppose I could definitely drag in Kimar and Kivan because obviously you only have one character to choose from. Oh, and Ara. So you 3 would definitely be here, and as well as either Roscoe, Rayanne, or I was sat here. So you're thinking Rayanne. What are you reckoning, Eric Zolk or Babaram? What you can discuss which thing you'd like to do, and you can talk to the person or talk to all of them and discuss more details. That hiss is me opening a drink. I do not have a snake. So, okay. So, 3 of these side quest plot points have people incredibly relevant to them sat at this very table. Oh, ah, that that'd be mine. Yeah, he knows that last time you guys were slightly hesitant about, siding with the undead. You're not necessarily siding with us, just going into combat with us. And he is also offering a strange magical item that he discovered and kind of doesn't need because it's too small for him, as kind of, well, not a reward, more like a bribe. That sounds more evil and acceptable. It's a cloak, if that helps. It's very nice. I like it. Well, technically, I don't have backstory stuff, so I feel like I'm lower priority, but it's up to you, all of you. You do you. I'm gonna go and sit back down and continue enjoying my glass of milk. It's good for the bones. Hello, ladies, and strange girl. Lily, 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 Lily. She doesn't know what her fucking name is. I named you after you left. Ah, hello. Oh, goodbye. Uh, uh, hi. Are you an adventurer? She sort of slow blinks at you and goes, um, I'm a bugbear. Ah, That sounds reasonable. Roll your persuasion. DC of 6. That's right. We'll just sit here quietly for a while. Do you want to go back to sleep? She seems to believe you. She goes, "Oh, I, I don't know if that makes you technically my father or my mother or surrogate mother. That's very confusing. Did you say you knew my name? What's my name? Hello, Lely. You ain't got no alibi. You're Lely. Okay. I will. I will update things with that. I like it. It's better than being called unnamed. So I don't know if I mean meeting you doesn't seem to have stopped the curse. I still feel like I'm rapidly aging. Rapidly. Oh, okay. Well, I did appreciate that. Well, yeah. I mean, I definitely feel like I'm a lot more relevant than the undead thing. But again, I'm not here to force your hand. But you know, TikTok. I'm getting older as we speak. I mean, quite literally. I'm aging. Well, yes. Hmm. Okay. I mean, it really does depend on what thing you choose, but I'll go and I'll update my name and then I'll go and sit back down and you guys can just decide what you want to do. It's been lovely to meet you, surrogate mother. So, did you want to speak to Kesabel Talkie then? Oh, you don't fucking have to, mate. You feel like it's like these things in the game where it's like, quick, my house is on fire, you must save me. And you could spend 4 hours doing the rest of the game and then get back to it. It's like, quick, my house is on fire, you must save me. You know, it's just gameplay bullshit. You can ignore it mostly. Uh, okay. Just, I'm on the wrong layer to pick up my token. Aha. Hello, grandfather. Uh, a token is the chocolate cake I've got. It's the token chocolate cake. Hello. Technically I'm not here. I'm like my mind's been projected into a construct body, but it's still lovely to meet you. But I'm okay with waiting. It's really up to you guys what you want to do. And the thing that I've got is kind of dangerous. And well, I suppose you seem like a tough bunch. But yeah. It's been a while since you've been around. If I'd known you were going to be here, I would have done some backstory stuff for you as well. But you were very much a last minute sign up. Zog. I imagine that's spelled with a silent S, or at least the S is incorporated into the Z. That's a fascinating name. Well, my quest, the quest that I have for myself and my granddad does kind of involve traveling to the abyss, but you know it'll be fun down there. Oh, we need to kill a demon thing that's well. Long story short, somebody sold their soul to a demon in order to get a robot body. Not mentioning any names. It could be anyone. And they also got my soul on the line as well as a few other friends, and it's very complicated. Oh, maybe you should explain it, Grandpa. It was thick. Actually, it was a devil. It was a bony devil. Slip of the tongue. I'm going to go back now. Unless are there any further questions? Good to see you too. Boop. I'm sitting down, eating my chocolate pudding. Mm-mm-mm. That's some tasty chocolate pudding. Gargamel sort of comes over to the table and is like, "Ah, I see you didn't want to talk to me. Let me bring my foot. There we go. There we. Right. So there's a volcano. It's quite far away, and in the belly of the volcano is a woman, and in the woman is a belly, and in the belly of the woman there is magic, and in the magic there is more magic. Questions? Yes. Never. Hmm. It's catchy. Easy to remember. Oh, yes. Go there. Find her or him. I don't know how she identifies. Maybe she thinks she's a table. And basically stop her from doing evil stuffs. I think so. To be honest, it's hard to tell for me because she's just doing a lot of magic stuff and it's affecting the portals that are in the thing and making the stuff fill up. But it's. She. What? Yes. Yes, it was her that flooded the giant garden. Definitely not a bunch of some other people. Yes. Anyhow, I'm gonna go and sit over here. You may finish the leg if you wish. Okay. It's blue, unlike its enlarged image, and yeah, it looks fairly humanoid. It's fresh, you know. It's probably still good to eat. You're stealing his Smurf leg. Cool. You can't drink a foot. You have to eat it. Oh, oh. Fucking hell, yeah. That's a very, very long time ago. I don't even remember why we have a crab people synthesizer. In all fairness, it's probably worse off that it spent quite a bit of time outdoors as well before you decided to take it. Yeah, he left it in a bush. I don't even think Eric knows why there's a giant stein near the pigs. Oh, you do know the giant stein. Oh, that's fine then. Chef Tommy comes over and sits with you guys and goes, "Hello. What? No, Chef Tommy. Gordon left. He's retiring. So other option you have is to just go and explore. There is the Screamy Forest, and well, that's kind of it. Otherwise, you have to do side quest thingies. Are you guys gonna buy a drink or what? Oh, yes, you've already all eaten. I saw you steal the Smurf leg. Goodbye." So, are you going for the Umberhawk daughter? It's a side mission from Lely. That guy. Ovi will drop into the thing as well. Be like, "Well, hello. I talk a lot like Gargamel." "Hey, Gargamel. Right. I was summoned here because somebody has a thing that they want to talk to me about. What thing? What do? Hello? Ah, stop sitting on my lap, Rayanne." Right. So, Ara, what did you want to talk to me about? Ah, yes. Well, congratulations. I'm glad the birth went off without issue. Uh, oh, oh. What? Well, I tell you what, because my food is going to be here soon, I'll let you know I am able to help. I believe you have the original card. I can port you and some of your friends, I guess, into your past life, and you can find out the fate of her mother and father. Oh, she's so magical. Oh, it's incredible what she can do. Hi. Oh, I just shit my pants. What happened? I, oh God. Wait 1 second. Let me just quickly. There we go. Job done. Uh, um. Yes, I'm very keen to find what happened to my parents. Not that I'm disrespectful or ungrateful to you, my surrogate mother. I'm very happy to be related to you. Does that make me Lenny Lightsoul? Then, yeah, and then I'll become a playable character. If somebody wanted to become a female bugbear and play their own daughter, which they may have discussed earlier with me. No, well, after this is done, you can do it, but it's sort of like you can't become your own daughter because I've got plans for her. So if you want to do that, yeah, that sounds great. I'm willing to pay, lady, if you can help stopping me aging so fast. Like I was a baby only a few days ago. Although I was able to run after a few minutes of birth. Yeah, I ran away. So Obi looks around it, yeah, vaguely, looks around at you and goes, right, is everyone in? Fan, Dabby, Dozy. Obi dives across the table, grabs the card from you, and goes, too fucking late! And as she does, magic erupts from her, and. You guys are going to be transported. You're going to be the rogue, Kimar. And if I do this, you should all now be able to select the eyeball. Now, again, I was expecting a knock at the door any second now. Mel told me the food was going to come very soon. And you should be able to select the eyeball, click roll stats, and you will get holy fuckamoly. You'll get some stats. Those are your stats for your bugbear. And Jesus, nice 23 there, Gareth. So, you can discuss between you who wants to be what. I'm afraid, Dave, you are stuck with the rogue. But the rest of you can decide min-maxily who you want to be. No, you're the personality of your bugbear. You will remember it when you return, but you're essentially stepping into their shoes. I also have very sad news for you. You're all going to be level 1, so you're not going to be overly powerful because you're just NPCs. Eric's going to take the wizard. Cool. Again, you're going to be level 1, so don't be like, oh, wizards are shit. They only get 2 spell slots. So, going to be controlled by Eric. Sorry. There is your wizard, Eric. So Bard is going to Sammy. You do whatever you want. They're your stats. You do you, buddy. I mean, you're a bugbear, so... Oh, by the way, the racial bonuses have already been set up to automatically add to your stats. Just FYI. And hopefully, most of your character is set up. After I get back from where the fuck is my food, I was expecting a knock at the door like 3 minutes ago. I thought I was doing this very late. If people want, like, any extras... Who's the paladin? Gareth. If anybody wants any extras, they can ask them and I will... I'm an R. You're a wizard. You're not going to be doing too many stabby stabs. You'll be casting cantrips, like your cantrips. You have a melee cantrip, I think. It's in the thing. It automatically does it. I can't remember what's up. And the monk was scored. Yes. Oh, there's the door. I'll be back in a sec. Have a look over your sheets. Have a look over your sheets, and I will be back to listen to any queries or debates or whatever. I'm coming. Just bring the bag up, yeah? Shall I leave the door open? Yeah. Right, I'm back once again with your behaviour. What issues, debates do we have? With HP, don't think bugbears get any bonus HP. No. Bugbears get, yeah, no, +2 strength, +1 wisdom. Isn't it? What do bugbears get then? What were they in? They're in Volos. Mm. They're obviously some sort of weird UA bugbears. Oh yeah, strength and dex. Fuck it. You're special bugbears. Deal with it. 2 in the what? It's already added in. Yeah, you don't have to worry about anything. What do you mean yours didn't? Let's have a look. Yeah. Look at your strength, okay? You've got it set as 14. When I take it out of edit mode, it says 16. So you're getting it in there. Don't you worry. This should have been the quick part, setting it up. Cool. Don't forget to do your hit points, people. Alright, let's do Eric's one as well. Okay, loading your sheet. If you're going to edit, right, so it says your strength is 14, come out of edit. Your strength now says 16. Yeah? If you feel like your melee spell attacks aren't good enough, thank you. Feel free to take a dagger or something if you really want to. I guess for opportunity attacks, that's about it. I've already said you can take a dagger. Stop bitching. Jesus Christ. Okay, is everybody ready with their characters? Okay. Your hit die should already be on there. Alright. I have food! Fucking yes! So, you are all teleported and feel your limbs growing longer, your hair growing more bodily. And you awaken, and first to awaken is going to be Dovork, who is currently on watch. Stood atop a wall, overlooking the bugbear. It's kind of a temporary encampment that's gone on for too long. You settled in some ruins and found it was fairly safe, so you felt no need to move on. As you look around, it's quotation mark safe. As you look around, you see your leader, your clan leader, Titus, is sort of surveying the area and looking smug and gluttonous as he always fucking does. And then you hear a rustling as Tidink wanders from his tent. Tidink, did you want to describe yourself? You don't really have much of a character other than you're a bard, but how do you feel your bard would be and look? You love a nice Brazilian strip there, you know. You lift your robe, somebody else's leg flies out. That's Tidink. He's the fucking weirdo. Cool. And then crawling up from his underground basement lair, Zatalk, the wizard. It's most likely Dave. He always breathes heavily. I'm an honorary bugbear. Look upon my bear. Cool. And next up, well, I mean, Davrook can't see him from the tower, but Kyuk, you awaken and look over at your loving wife lying next to you asleep. You're filled with muscly joy. I skipped neck day. And then that, I suppose, leads us to the heavy breather, Dave, who wakes up as his own surrogate daughter's mother, lying next to a muscly bugbear. I imagine you personally are conflicted You know, I've made your character a woman. I've made your character give birth. Now I've made your character a female bugbear. What do? Slight moment of clarity there as he slowly slips into character. So yeah, you wake up. You are heavily pregnant. You feel like any day now you are gonna drop a tiny furry baby all over the place. But that doesn't stop you from stealing shit because you're a rogue. If you take a short rest now, you'll regain that spell slot, Eric. Hashtag first level wizard things. You don't get sneak attack. Titus sort of grumbles and moves to the middle of the cabin. Can I get everybody's attention, please? Can everybody please get around with their attentions? Good job, Dovrock. Your bed's up there. It's daytime now. You can sleep if you wish, or carry on watching. Don't care either fucking way. Always watching. Right. As you know, we need to hunt for more food. We need to find more fresh water. This temporary camp, we've been here for 2 months now. And things are starting to look grim. There are 6 of us left. We used to be stronger and more of us. But the pestilent wizard refuses to leave his underground lair. No idea what he's got going on down there, but he seems keen that it is tantamount to our survival. What have you got down there, wizard? So, while that's important, we must rally and stay strong. Together we are stronger than any foe that comes our way. So, who wants to look for water? Who wants to look for food? Inspirational as ever, Tidink. Is that your leg or is that somebody else's? I'm suspicious. Okay. Tidink is going to look for water. Who wants to help Tidink? Good man, Cock. Raven, Satalk, you can go and hunt for food. I will oversee Dovrock overseeing the camp. I'm your leader. You will pay attention to me and what I say. Cool. Titus goes back to his tent. So, Zatalk and Hravan, let's do the food fighting first. I need one of you to make a survival roll and one of you to make a perception roll. Okay, then Zatalk, I need a perception from you. Yeah. Cool. Well, no, Eric, perception. It's a shame you didn't take the monk with you. So, also, if you change your, at the bottom right, where it says as blah 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 send, You change that to your character. It makes it a lot easier to tell who's who. I don't expect you to change your names on Discord or even on the server. Just down at the bottom right, it will do it automatically in the roly thing, so I can tell if somebody's fucked up or not. So, Raven and Zatok, you wander into the wastes, and you wander and you wander. You seem to be going in circles, and you can't see shit. You are really... Just the food situation here is getting desperate, and you find nothing after an hour of searching. Do you search for another hour? Okay. You stab him, you take him back. Look, I found food. It's a dead wizard. I stab him, but anyway. Let's get another survival and another perception. The survival? Eric, Dave? Another hour. You wander around this desolate wasteland and there seems to be nothing. Absolutely no food. You have one more hour to look. If you don't find anything, you're going to have to head back empty-handed. Maybe switching roles will help. Maybe you'll roll better. Holy shit. Cool. That's fine. Raven, you managed to find a nice area where there's some food. You know, it's kind of like desert rats and a couple of weird-looking marsupial creatures. Zatok he sees the rats, he doesn't see the marsupial creatures, so it's not the ideal situation. And you are able to get enough food for maybe 1d5 people. Who wants to roll the 1d5? You grab a rat. It's pretty big. And you're like, that'll do. And it's time to head back to the camp. When you're heavily pregnant, you give it to the old wizard. Cool. Let's go to finding water. Cuck and Tidink. Can I get a nature check and a survival check? No, I meant from like one each. Yeah, that's fine. Although you did roll very well. Yeah. Tidink, you know exactly where to head. You know, you look around, you're like, clouds over there are darker, which means there's probably water over there because, you know, water cycle and stuff. And Cuck's like, yeah, no, that makes sense to me. You head over there, you find enough water for 3d5 people. Who wants to roll 3d5? Enough water for 8 people, so you head back to camp after only an hour, and Raven still hasn't returned, neither has the talk, and you wait for another hour, and they're still not around. Do you head out to see if you can find them? Cool. With your 14, you're kind of able to track to where food is, and therefore it's smart that they'd head there. Tidink, do you help him? Tidink? roll a perception then. Oh, nat 1. Your heart's really not fucking in it. So you kind of head out to where the food is. Tink. I want to say you don't spot them, but you do spot some more food. You see a real big group of rats huddled around, and you're able to catch enough food for 1d5 people. 1d5. One more people was worth of rats. After this, you head back to camp, and Tider sort of comes out. I see there is a good amount of water here. Good. Should do us for a day or two. Food. Where is all the food? This is barely enough for one person. And you're supposed to be looking for water. Things looking desperate. We cannot maintain this camp just because crazy old wizard likes his house. Let's roll a performance. This is our home. Unfortunately, it's the only place we know that is safe from those who wish us harm. This is a dangerous world. It is safe. I feel with the Empire hunting us, danger lies every corner. Here we are safe. Here we are hidden. Here we can raise Raven's child in peace. I feel like we should live here. Wizard is correct. I have much faith in you, Zatolk, and your powers. It's as he's saying this that Raven dies. Oh, I didn't put how many numbers of these things there are. You hear a sound. But for some reason, I don't know how many sounds you hear. Un momento, por favor. Can I get a perception check from the Paladin? Hold on. Yeah, it's a little too late. They're able to sneak up on you before you spot them. I mean, level 1 doesn't mean you don't fight enemies. It is shitty. You spot them as they are far too close to the camp. But more bandits. More. You see them rushing towards the thing. Unfortunately, a little too late. Are you able to alert your How many? If I put too many, oh whatever. Fuck it. If there's too many, there's too many. If you die, you die. And let's get some initiative rolls as your paladins. It's all safe up here. And then, oh no! Damn, you fuckers are fast at first levels. He's ready to fuck and throw down, or fucking throw down? Yes, okay. I'm here to fucking throw down. Which are you? Cool. Paste that. That. Cool. Tidink. What do? Yes, the one that has a different token art. Okay. Dove Rock. Do superhero landing off the end? Roll the attack. Oh, it's a good hit. At the big boy, yeah? Oh, okay. Yeah, it hits him for 13. That kills him. Hmm? Cool. On the bandit captain's turn. Sorry, I'm being offered more food. But I can only eat so much food. He's too far away from everything. Unless he has faster movement speed than that. No, he doesn't. So yeah, he's gonna run. He moves to within 30 feet. What's your DC? DC 14, wisdom save. He makes it. What jokes do you tell him? I don't know. That's terrible. And he's gonna throw 2 daggers. One at each of you. So first at Tidink. Tidink, tidink, dink, dink. Oh, motherfucker. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna click whatever the macro set up as. If it says melee, then it's not. It's thrown. So 15 for 6. Cool. And then at Davruk. Natural 1. Oh, he goes to throw it, accidentally reaches back and stabs the guy behind him in the fucking face. Ah! Oh, my fucking eye! And that's the end of his turn. Zatunk. There's a wall in the way. You'd have to move forwards, yeah. It hits for 14. And there's, I mean, you can see that I haven't put dynamic lighting up for it, but that's the wall I was talking about, Eric. But you're able to move forwards more. There's a lot of walls, yeah, it's all walls. But I'll say you're able to maneuver enough that you can see him. Anything else? Probably roundabouts where Tidink is. I don't know. Yeah, I'll say that's fine. I'll say that's a chest high wall. Okay. Buff boy. Cuck. Oh, skipped you. Uh, 13. Is that really his armor class? Damn, yeah, that hits. For 8. Is he fucking naked or something? How does he have such a low armor class? Ooh. Yep, that hits for 9. Silly bandit, Captain. Yeah, it says on the token 10. I'm like, there's no way his AC is 10. Yeah, it says studied leather 10, but he's got a +3 dex and studied leather. So the first attack misses. And that's something wrong with the token. Fucking token. It negates your dexterity. It's very heavy studied leather. So he heals up 8 hit points. Right. You end your turn there, yeah? Raven. No, that's kind of like an overhang. So where the wizard's basement is, you can get in that way. But these walls kind of encompass it, and the big slab that you see over it is kind of like a roof. Like where your beds are here, that's an overhang roof. You can get up there by running up the stairs. Unfortunately, misses. Now it's time for the bandit boys. There's a lot of them, and there's a lot of you. So this one's going to run to here. 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 And this one's going to run to here. This one's going to move up and be like, I've got a bow and arrow. Oh no, I've got a crossbow. Aha! So let's work out who they're going for. This one here has 3 possible targets. Tidink, you're a 2. Cool, he's going for Tidink. So 2 of them are attacking at Monkey Boy. Myth. 22 for 2. You're the monk. No. No. Tidink against you. 13. And then 2 against the paladin. Good job, guys. And then the guy with the crossbow is gonna again Tidink, you're a 2. He's gonna fire at Tidink. And Mythid. Tidink, it is your turn. He's the most injured. He is the most injured because his boss stabbed him in the face. Oh. And he looks incredibly fucking rough. He's got a dagger wound in his face, and he's been viciously mocked within an inch of his life. Do it for your unborn son or daughter. Dove Rock. Which guy, sorry? Okay. Yeah, 25 hits for 15. And he goes dead. Guts sprayed everywhere. Cool. The Bandly captain, seeing the paladin is now out in the open, because everybody else is fucking bunched up like a nun's knickers. Yeah. Ah, then no. Bugbears are weird. So he's going to attack at the paladin. So Scimitar 1, 24 for 5. Scimitar 2, Mythin. And then he brings up his shifty eye gunk stained dagger. 16 for 5. Thankfully misses. Fucking paladins. Zatulk. He can handle it, so he hits those 4, yeah. What's your DC? Apparently none of these have acrobatics. Dex of others only +1. So failed, and then I'll roll 3d20. Are there any 14s in there? Oh! Yeah, so the one closest to you fails and takes 9. The one that had 1 hit point fails and dies. The one that's 2 in front of you passes and takes only 4. And then the one below the paladin fails and takes 9. Cool. Kyuk. Or Cuck, as I keep calling him. His name changes. Yeah, everyone around you is injured. That one there and that one there look on death's door. There. Beside the wizard, yeah? Yep, you spank him and he dies. 15 hits and he dies. Spray him. He doesn't need it. Anything else? Oh yeah. Did you want to move at all anymore? You have more than 5 foot movement. Cool. Craven. There are now things that you'd get sneak attack against. You have more than 1 arrow. With your long arms, you can reach down and grab the arrow back. I don't know if he's gay, but... Oh, and double sneak attack! You remove his fucking head. He was pinned to the floor behind him. The head's the best part. Anything else? The last bandit's gonna look around and go, it's all down to you now, Jimmy. Oh, yeah, to charge. And he's gonna go after the fucking monk. Runs up here. Have it thee, Scimitar. 13? Probably, most definitely misses. You're a monk.
If you dump stat in Dex and Wisdom, you deserve to be killed. Didink. Sammy? Oh. I said Sammy. Okay. He fouls and he looks a tiny bit hurt. Next attack. Yeah. Cool. Dovrock. That does hurt, yeah, for 13. Anything else? I'm tougher than the average skillywog. Are you moving at all? Cool. The captain, he has disadvantage on his first attack, but he has 3 attacks, and he's going to use them against... Oh, I rolled a d2. Oh, that's why I rolled a d2. He's going after the monk. So, with disadvantage on his first scimitar, 15. I think myth is... Actually, he's 20. Jesus. Second attack, straight roll, 20 for 8. And then bonus action, he's going to try and stick his dagger up into your penals. But Mythith. It's obviously too small a target. Penals. Zatulk. Okay. That hits, and he burn, but he no dead. He no dead. Anything else, Zatulk? Okay. Cook! You swing, you hit. He no dead. You miss. Okay. It's a D4 at first level? Oh, it's a D6. 16. He will use his reaction to parry that. Hravan, the Decapitator. Dave? Mythith. The bandit is going to continue trying to hit the monk. Fucking bandits. Tiddink. Okay. What do you say to him? Ah! Damn our lack of dental plan. Did you want to move at all, or are you good there? Okay. Davork. Maybe not. Cool. The captain is gonna... let's try and finish off the monk first. So, scimitar on the monk. 18 misses you. Second attack. Misses. Come on, fucker. God damn it. Rolling great rolls. Zatulk. That... Oh, yeah. I was going to say, that one's dead. Yeah. They're wearing leather, so no advantage. But that hits, and he dead. Monk. That hit. That method. He's still up. Ravan. Oh, with the double sneak attack, you might kill him. Oh, he did. As you fire your arrow, it lands center point in his chest, piercing through his studded leather armor, and his eyes go wide. And with his last breath, he goes, "We're only the scouting party. You're all fucked." And he drops dead to the floor. Roll a perception check, especially Ravan, who is up high. Cool. Kuk and Ravan, you both see there is a large group of these bandits heading in the same direction. You feel like you have maybe 10-15 minutes before you need to move out. You are out of combat. I'll give you half an hour. So you have 30 minutes. You can chow down on some of these bandits. Titus walks over and goes, "Good job, everyone. You did fantastic. I got a couple of good blows myself. Now, this food should last us quite some time." What? What do you mean we'll be dead? This is fine. Plenty of food. We have lots of water. He looks over. We must leave. I knew this place was destined to be the end of us. I said it. You all heard me. I said that this was not a suitable place. It's the wizard's fault for keeping us here. Now look, we are certain to die. That hits, and Titus dies. I mean, meat was already back on the menu. Why are you speaking like an old Asian lady? He fucking cower. He hide it back. He not do thing. Why he not do thing? He fuck my rice. Okay, so when it comes to what to do next, each of you have a plan, with the exception of Faravan, because you got pregnancy brain. Excuse me. Zatulk, you know that the project you've been working on, while not quite finished, does mean that if everybody comes down into your secret basement, you could get them through a portal to somewhere safe. The elemental plane of fire. It's safe, it's good, it's warm, and that's your plan. You can think about it, mull it over. You know, Tidink, that to the north you have your own private hot air balloon. Now, with this hot air balloon, you could easily fly people and the luxurious wind towards, well, wherever. Maybe even try to find a portal to the elemental air plane of fire. The monk, a more simple person, knows of a boat to the west where you could just sail out on the sea and enjoy life. Maybe raise a few kids, get drunk, fool around. you know, try some gay shit. Why not? You're on the open sea. It's all legal out there. And I need to look at names. Why did I not remember names? Dovrock, you know, with your steed, you easily be able to find a wagon and lead people to the east, where you yourself has spied a portal that leads to the elemental plane of Earth. And I will leave you all to discuss in the half hour you've got which method is the best. And Hravan, you're heavily pregnant, so you need to eat a lot more bandit than the rest of them. You're eating for 2 now. It's a nat 20, Eric. You don't have time for a short rest. Welcome to Jerry Springer's D&D. You can have a rummage through the corpse once he's finished deflowering it. You look at his dick. That's enough of an investigation for you. You're like, that's me done. He doesn't have anything. It's a very small purse. So you guys have decided to go to the elemental plane of fire. Cool. Or as most people say, hot and stupid. Cool. So you guys, you drag the bodies down there. Are you going to try and have a short rest before going through the portal, or are you going straight through? Okay. Okay. Do you? So, are you taking any of the water with you? Everything you get your hands on. You just start flinging everything through this portal. That'll do. That'll do. There we go. Cool. 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 Let's have a quick 5-minute break, and then we will continue the game as you guys jump through the fire portal. So I'll see you in 5 minutes. Man, I'm never answering. Bye. Hey guys. When I originally planned this, I did not envision you guys choosing the fucking elemental plane of fire. I nearly didn't even prepare a map for it. But I did in the end. They really captured the nose. It's kind of mean to the bandits, to be honest, but you know. Oh. Looks like he's taking a painful shit. Everyone be up in the chat. I ate my chicken. I got my dick in my chicken. Wait on one person. Cool. Oh, God, I'm gonna eat. Right, so you guys pile into this basement. It's actually quite spacious down there. There's a lot of arcane scripture kind of stenciled on the wall in dried blood, and there's there's more than one bugbear corpse down there that's been defiled in so many different ways. And you see a very faint red portal kind of convulsing in the corner. It seems like it's really struggling to hold itself together, but it's there and it's a portal. And you have about 10 minutes before the bandits arrive. So, what stuff are you chucking through? And you're sure you want to do this? Nobody insight checked his 20 deception. Now, the arrow broke when it was shot. Okay. Right. You dive through the portal. And you programmed it, didn't use the talk, so it closes after you all jump through. So nobody could follow you. Eric? Cool. So you dive through. You land in this red, barren land. The heat is immense. And as you look up, the portal that you just dived through closes. And you're like, oh, seems safe. There's nothing around. Oh, yeah, he dead. Yeah, it worked. Yeah, do a perception check and a nature check, everybody. Perception and nature. Cool. We'll scroll down and do them in order. So, Cuck, you're like, yeah, bugbears, heat, seems to work. Raven, you're like, we're very thick third. This isn't a good idea. Then Cuck, you sort of look around and go, there's nothing here. It is just like a desert wasteland. We're not near any sort of. This portal was targeted so badly. We're in the middle of fucking nowhere. Zatalk, you have the same realization. So does Dove Rock. Raven, you're too busy focusing on the fact that you're going to die from the heat because it is so fucking hot. Zatalk, you're like, we are thick furred creatures and we are in the fire plane. This is going to end badly. Tidink, you don't see anything. Dovrock, you're like, it's hot. And Tidink, you're like, it's also fairly warm. So, okay. So what would you like to do? If you want the definition, you do low weight, high reps. Everybody knows that, honey. If you weighed less, I'd be able to lift you. Okay, so your first quest is for water on the elemental plane of fire. Okay. Roll your deception. Or persuasion. Yeah. You see nothing. You see rocks and blurry lines which show that it's hot. So you guys head south. Okay, can I get a survival and a perception roll, please, for heading randomly south? 18 survival and perception from anybody but Cuck. Cool. Davrock, after an hour of wandering, you're able to see there's the landscape's not changing. It's flat. It is barren. South is not a good direction to head. But Cuck is leading you south. You're not going around in circles like some people do in the desert. But after that's the wrong sheet. Why am I'm looking on here? It's like, oh, well, parry. That's useless, Adam. After an hour, the heat's really beating down on you. It's really getting to you. And I need con saves from everybody, please. Cool. You all do fairly well. You all take just the 2 points of damage. Nobody gets a point of exhaustion. But heading south, as I said, the landscape is not changing. Which way now? Cool. And let's get another perception. Damn, that's some good fucking chicken. Cool. And can I get 6d10, please? Exactly. Let's say that's only 5d10, and then I saw the other one being rolled as well. Oh yeah. Cool. So I'd say about after half an hour of wandering, still not seeing anything, something erupts from the ground while the party's fairly spread out. And I need people to roll initiative as a fire elemental emanates from the ground and gives you all shitty looks. Yeah, it was the worst decision you could have made. My mother told me about you! It's fine. You're level 1. I'm sure you can take it down a fire elemental. Yep, all he has to do is run up and touch the fire elemental. Cravan, you're a 1. Cuck's a 2, Devrock 3, Tidink 4, Zatuk 5. 2, so it's going for Cuck, so it moves over in this direction, standing in Davrock's space. And as it does, fire form. You take 1 point of fire damage and you're ignited. It's then going to touch Cuck twice. Naturally missing, but it's fine, he doesn't accidentally do fire damage to himself. And missing with the second attack. Cuck. You do have 10-foot reach. Yeah. No. But as you move away from it, that does provoke an attack of opportunity. 20 for 11. Cuck, you go down. Zatulk. He provoked an attack of opportunity and got downed with 1 hit. Shocking Grasp has a range of 5 foot. Okay, I'll allow it. 18 hits and you do 1 lightning damage to it. I don't think they're resistant to lightning damage. Nope. So you remove its reactions. No. Yeah. No. Craven, your husband / fuck buddy has hit the floor. Uh, 16 hits for 10, 11 damage, halved to 5 because it is not magical, and your 1 arrow burns up. You have more than 1 arrow. I'm sorry I only gave you 1 arrow. It's a... Tidink. Cool, that's an action. Cuck, you drown. Anything else you wish to do, Tidink? Anything else? I'm guessing not. Dovrock, you are inside a fire elemental at the start of your turn. You take a little bit of heaty damage. Fuck. Are you down? I thought you had more hit points than that. You only took 1 from... You only took... Yeah, for 1. You have a total... Your max HP is 13. Ah, yeah, that's right. Yep. Cool. So at the start of your turn, you go down. The fire elemental's turn. He sees things. Zatuk. You know what? I'm gonna choose between the 2 things that are down because it just wants to. Dovrock. While you're lying on the ground, he's gonna burn you. 25 for 2 failed death save. And 17, I think, misses you? Cool, so that's 2 failed death saves, but he is still sat on you. Cuck, death save. Zatulk. That hits for 8 damage. Raven. You kill your husband? 21 hits for 4. Now I'll let you have the sneak attack. So it's 4, 5, 6 damage. Anything else you wish to do? Move. Cool. Tidink. Cool. Its schedule is packed. On the start of your turn, Doverock, you do not take fire damage. I'll let you make the death save. Natural 20. You stand up. You're still on fire. You do not take the fire damage, but you stand back up amidst this fire elemental. It doesn't seem to have its reactions. Huh? It has used it doesn't have reactions. Its reactions have been split. You can see electric flowing through it, and it seems very distracted by this shit. Okay. On the fire elemental's turn, Tidux 1, Ravan 2, Doverock 3, Zatuk 4, Cuck 5. Zatuk! It moves. Well, I was going to say it moves through Cuck, but he's already on. No, I won't say it sets him on fire, but he's going to move up to here, and he's going to try and touch the wizard. 19 for 10. Oh yeah, that's more than your max HP. Zatuk is dead. I'm glad I managed to trick you all into my suicide pact. 25. And then he's going to start running after the bard. Finishing there, as he seems to be swooping after you, Bardy boy. Kyuk, death saving throw, please. It's another failure. Ravan. That would provoke an attack of opportunity. Or do you disengage? It's an action. Okay. You disengage and you run over there. Tidink. This fire elemental seems keen on killing you. Ooh. It laughs in your face and fire swirls towards you. Okay. Doverock. Cool. Doverock touches the cock. The fire elemental is going to roll 1d4. Okay. It hears Cuck getting back up and decides he does not like that, so he runs down, stands in the rogue space, and hits at you, Cuck, with advantage. 11 misses. 13 misses. He's bad at his job, but the rogue's now on fire. Cuck. Key points at level 2. You you're prone at the moment, so you have only 15 foot of movement. Okay, attack of opportunity. He's been bad at attacks, but attacks of opportunity. Oh, he misses. Yeah, that hits for 3 damage. And that hits for another 3 damage, taking a total of 6 damage. Ravan, at the start of your turn, you are currently on fire! You take 3 fire damage. Yep, he's used his reaction, so you're gonna keep running to the Sooth. Cool. And use your action to put yourself out, yeah? Tidink! Okay. Dvork. Oof. It's fine. Okay. On the fire elemental's turn, it's gonna roll 1 more d4. He moves through Cuck after the paladin. So Cuck, you get 4 fire damage as he moves through you and ignites you. And then he touches the paladin. Fucking hell. This is the worst fucking air elemental. Worst air elemental. Cuck, death saving throw. Yeah, so that's 2 failed death saves. And now I'm going to move everything around because the bard is safe, but you guys, I imagine, are heading south. So there we go. Tidink, I'm removing you from the initiative order as you continue running to the north. Cuck, it's your turn. You did your death save. Hravan. What? Dave? What are you doing? Did you? I can't see it. Oh, there we go. Yep. Yep, for a total of 6 damage. You run away, leaving your husband to burn to death. Dovrock. Do you take damage from starting your turn within 5 feet? Yeah, okay, so are you moving away from him? You disengaging or just running? Fucking get good, elemental. And then the elemental's going to decide who to go for. And I'm rolling a d2. Does he go for the monk or the paladin? He's going after the paladin. So he moves down. Seeing as he finds it impossible to hit you, he's gonna run. Oh, he's gonna have to dash to basically get on top of you and burning you. Guck. Death saving throw, please. Oh yeah, so you die. And that's us out of combat as it sits there and burns the paladin to death. Ravan, you run and run. The heat bearing down on you. Do you try to find Tidink? You find yourself, as time goes by, the heat just keeps getting to you and getting to you. You try to take a rest with the small amount of water you have remaining, and nothing quenches your thirst. Nothing cools you down enough that you can actually sleep, or even you just feel yourself slowly dying. It's the most painful thing ever. And you remember something that your mother gave you a long time ago, an old family trinket, a card emblazoned with a mother. It's a humanoid mother, one of those non-furry fuckers. So you weren't really that keen on it, but for some reason it's in your pocket, and your mind goes to it. And as you pull it out, you feel the card is quite cool and emanates slightly with a glow. And as your eyes get heavy, you place the card in your stomach, and it flashes. And as death takes you, you're comforted by a feeling that somewhere your daughter will be safe, somehow. And you all snap back into the room on a much shorter adventure than if you'd chosen... Actually, I will quickly show you. No, I probably won't use the maps for anything else. Why would you journey as bugbears to anywhere else? So if you'd gone west, you would have found this lovely boat and been attacked by octopuses. If you journeyed east, you would have had a horse and a wagon and been attacked by more bandits. Huh? No. Trust me, the map is called Uneast. I knew exactly what was to the east and what was to the west. And if you'd gone north, you would have been in a hot air balloon and been attacked by manticores, which is why I know how manticores attack and how many barbs they have. And each of those would have ended with, okay, it would have been tough fights, and you may have lost a party member or two, but the fire planes was kind of a, no, you will fucking die. It's the fire planes, you're level 1. And Lely, through the dramatic music, looks at you and goes, Ovi, nothing happened. What was that all about? You do. You remember exactly what happened, and you kind of feel responsible. Like Zolk, you feel like it's your fault that the bugbears died, but that soon dissipates when you start getting your own memories and feelings back. And Ovi sort of looks around and goes, well, I hope that answered any questions that you may or may not have had about bugbears and how they did the thing and the stuff and where I got the card from. You see, past lives are like sandwiches. Would anybody like a sandwich? It's magic. Now that the card... See, look at the card. It no longer has a picture of the mother on it. The spell has been completed. The cycle has been finished. If you'd chosen a different place, then maybe there would have been another game out of it. But no! You done fucked up. You chose the fire... Who chooses the fire plane? And, Kimar, you get the fire plane benefit, which is your melee weapon attacks now deal an additional 1d6 fire damage. I know, man. But no. Although that was a fairly short game, because again, I didn't expect anybody to go to the fucking fire plane. You're level 1! You're very convincing. And you killed your bugbears. Yes, it was the dice's fault. Ovi goes, well, I'm off back to my thing now on the DM layer over here where he stores all those tokens. Bye! And Lely sort of pats you on the shoulder, Kimo, and goes, thank you for saving me. I feel like I'm aging at a normal speed. I don't really know how to thank you. And she gives you a kiss on the cheek. Maybe I'll see you around sometime. No, it is only the beginning. Well, this is awkward now. I'm gonna go elsewhere. She goes back and finishes her food. Actually, she's gonna have to move to the DM layer because that side quest is now finished. That was a fairly short game. That was only 2 hours. Again, any other story, much longer. Fireplane, very short, and I feel guilty for the fact that you guys got conned into only a 2-hour game. You have other side quests, but I think they might take a bit too long. I if you guys want to play a little bit longer, we could do some pure RP stuff. I'll bring Lely back. Lely? Well, don't ask me. It's what Dave named her. You know what? I'm leaving now, guys. Good. I'm sorry it was so short. Honestly, I really was sort of like, oh, they would never choose a 5-plate. Why even make the map? Bye. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for playing. I'm glad it was a short one for the people that were tired and worn out. Right. So, Kimo, you got to meet your daughter, and as I said, if you want to play her as a playable character, you can do. And we don't even have to worry about follow-up games. Yay. Fucking fireplane. I mean, really. Hmm. It is. It's a good boon. Again, I think they're all good boons, but well, it's the thing with and again, I am going to do one for Zolk, seeing as Eric has mentioned to me before that he wants some backstory stuff. Doing backstory things won't. Oh, you're going to babber around either or. Doing backstory stuff won't pay out monetarily because it doesn't make sense. Really, it's like, oh, you've rescued your grandmother from the volcano. She gives you each 500 gold pieces. You know, but boons and whatnots, little benefits, I think make sense to me. Ovi would have got paid. Ovi did her part, and nobody shit themselves except for Matthew. Yeah, you could have used it. Once you're in the fire plane, yeah. At low levels, it's like six fire damage. It's like, oh, it's nothing. Yeah, it depends how you play it.